Tassa Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. So yesterday we had learned the uh, those those terms ending in the andu. So andu and the anda. So one do, mandu and the anda. For masculine gender also we finished, neuter gender also. And then now for the feminine gender. So for the feminine gender, so yesterday also one part we already introduced. So those are terms like a one do, man do, and that. For example, like a sila one do, and then sati man do, and then kachanda. With the example. So to become the feminine gender, according to this that number, so do 39, so nawanika niya natuhi. So after those one, two, man, do, and do, anda, so feminine gender sign E is added. So after that, the ending vowel of U or R up there, where we draw that is, one D, man D, and D. So now, sila one, do is for masculine and the neuter. Sati Mandu also masculine and neuter. Kachanda also masculine and neuter. So now become the feminine gender. Okay, Sila one D and then Sati Man D and also Kachan D like this. So that is the first type. So after that, for the second type, okay, this reference number should be here. So for the second type, so after the one, do, man, do, and feminine gender sign E is added. And then now next type is, so this so that we need to learn. So 2, 4, 1. So nedosa ta mikari. So ta mikari, dan ikari. In this way. So now Sabasewa Nadu Bijasa Dagaro Hoti Wa Ikari Bari. So that means when the letter E, actually the suffix E. So the suffix E Bari follows. Sabasewa Nadu Bijasa Dagaro Hoti. So there is the Dagaro, the letter. So da of the entire, so the letter da for maybe the letter da or the letter da. So the entire surface sabasiwa nedu bijesa. So nedu. So the meaning of that one is when the surface E follows, so there is da form. for the surface net 2. So that means so net 2 and the E, so this net 2 change to the just stop. So that means this will also change to the R, and also this now also drop. In this way can be understood. So that is why finally just D form. Okay, D form. In this way can be understood. So that is here actually guna 1 2 but become the guna what D. Now also drop, U also drop. So and the E in this way can be understood. So that form. So this now also drop, but this U change to the up. So that is only the da form, you see. So that means, guna 1 2 and the E, so become the guna wadi. Guna wadi, so by changing, so netu to the da, guna wada. So that means the first stage is, so guna wada. After that, by dropping this up, so finally guna wadi in this way can be understood. So that is why here now, so according to the subject number, that 241, okay, yeah, 241. 241. So 1 2 will become wada, and mandu also will become the mada, and then anda also will become the ada, and also finally by adding this e, so wa di ma di and the d in this way can be understood. So that is the past. Okay, this one is for the first type. Okay, instead of silawa, guna in this. So, but for the second type, so guna 1 2. After that, this one is for masculine gender, neuter gender, and then so guna what d for the feminine gender, and then sati mandu masculine neuter, but for other one is no sati mati, and then gachanta is for masculine and the neuter, and then gacha d is feminine. So that is why for the feminine gender there will be two stand as a short form and d. So like a 1d, man d, and the and d, and also here what d, ma d, and the at d. So that is why here. It's a shortcut. Wa ma. So after that, the C in this way can be. So even actually finally become the wa here, and D by dropping the E. That is, this is Adolo Bankasi. Wadi, Mati. So, Guna Wadi, Sati Mati, and Gachati. So in this way, two form, you see. And then for the feminine gender, that one is exactly the same as the Nadi. Was only in the Nadi also ended in the E, that is fine. So by adding the your one form, so long one becomes short. So the your in this way. And then another form is by dropping the that your. So will be so nadi or like that. And also for the second stem. So wa, di, ma, di, and the yo also. We will have the maybe by adding the sorry. So yo in this way. So the rest are actually exactly the same as the E and so for E, those E will stem like a here you see E, nadi yo. So here also, sorry, this one is for mix. For feminine gender. Yeah, this one is for feminine gender. So for feminine gender is here nadi like a E. So by dropping that C, so the number 220, Cisadolo Bangas. For the plural form, so one form is is like it, Dana Una 1D, Sati Mandi, and then Guna 1D, Yo, Sati Mandi, Yo, Gachandi, Yo, but Guna Wadi, so Guna Wadi, Yo, Sati Madi, Yo, and so on. So that is exactly the same as the that this wandu, mandu, and that for feminine gender. So in declension, because by adding it that E suffix, they are ending in the E stem. E vowel ending stem for feminine gender. Okay. So that is this one, do mandu, and that group we finish. Now let's go to the mana group. So mana group in Pali easy, so both of them, that mana group is masculine gender as well as the neuter gender. But so here, only yeah, masculine gender also neuter gender also, but only one form is okay. Sorry, one chart. So mana group, mana, etc. Even though in Pali may easy with the sa ending, but in Pali, that sa is dropped. With in the Kijayana, that sa is dropped. So not talking about that one. But later, why declining? So they will put that sa also. So actually, for that mana, actually mano, so mana and the seed, and then mana and the yo. Okay, and Boketek is lipid, and mana and the and so here also mana and the yo, and the mana and the na, here mana and the he, and the here mana and the sa, here mana and the nan, and here mana and the sama, here mana and the he, and the mana and the smay, mana and the su. So one soda we need to learn. Not this soda. Samanana sasajo. Yes. Later they will be developed the so mano sasajo. So sasari wakamo. And that's that ancestry students. Okay, for the one. So for the now you see in Gajayana, stem is mana and the C. So that one is later became the mano in this way. So that this one is the same as the like a boat door. You see, so that is so. Or just C is changed to the O, but R drop in this way can be understood. And then for the and then for plural also like a Buddha become the mana. So to here also we don't need to do anything, just mana. And then so money for also like a boat day. Okay, here also like a boat dam. But one more form. Mana mani mano mani. Uh, Misa paro sasame okaro same sikaro ega. According to the Kijayana, not the one more form. In Pali is no one more form mano for the to accusative case, but here not talking about that one. Mm, okay. Okay. One soaked up. So we have the so mano that form. Mm. But not talking about the here, but one scholar explained that one. Okay, so later I will. So when we learn that one. So now for so actually we have the one form is manina, and that is the same as the odina. But one form is okay here this mano form also special one. We need to learn special so they're not different, not the same as the book door. And then here, mana and the na, but we have the, mana sa. For this one also, we need to learn one sota. And then for the mana and the sa, we have the manasa. So that is the same as the bodhasa. But we have the one more form, mana and the sa. So we have the mana so. This one is also special form. And then mana sama. So we have the mana sama, and then so manam ma, but we have the mana and the so sama, just mana sa. Okay, there's another special one. We need to learn one more sutta. And then mana and the same. So mana same we have. And then mana and the same we have the so manam mi. But one form is mana and the same, but we have the just mana si. So the others are the same as the, like a Buddha, Buddha, Sama, Buddha, and also Buddha, Same, Buddha, me. But so we don't have the money form. Like a manasama, manama, yeah, we have the so mana and the sama mana form also. So that is also the same as the Buddha. Okay. Here also mana and the same we have the mane form. So that one also the same as the Buddha. Okay. But only for plural also actually here manehi, manebi. So that is so the same as the Bodhi and then Bodhi. So here also with the dative and genitive plural also mana, ne. That is the same as the Bodha, ne, Burisa, ne in this way. And also here also manehi, manebi the same, and then here mane su, Bodhi su. So that is why only for these singular one we need to learn. So actually, according to this order, we should learn this one first. But so we will learn the that the or so according to this sutta. So that the and set the me. Okay. Manoganati do samena nan I. So that's sama manoganati do samena eji desan ikara agara desa honti wa yatha sinchen. Okay. So the meaning of that one is after. That's sama manoganati do. So after, even though manas, but here mano group. Okay. After mano, not that means, so that one is different from the Buddhisa guru or Buddha guru, guru, Mano guru. So to notice that one, after Mano guru's term. So Samay Nan Eji Desan Ikara Agara Desa Hondiwa. So there are E and of for Samay and Na. So Yatha Sinchan respectively. So that means Imano group. So Imano group. So Mana, etc. So Samay is changed to the E. And Na is changed to the R in this way. So it can be noted. Okay, so that according to this soda, yeah, so the first one is the main located case. So the main is changed to the E. Now this main is changed to the E. That is why now in this condition, in this stage, so we can understand, mana and the E. So not finished yet. So according mana and E should be mana E, not finished yet. So that is after that, one more soda, this one A4. Okay, so sa sari wa gamo iti wa manogana vivada desi sabari sakara gamo honti wa. So that means etc. DRDC substituted for Vivadi. So when the vowel, which is so substituted for Vivadi. So follows. So okay, this ER also formally Same Vivadi, but that Same is substituted by the E. So this E is Vivada Desa can be called in Pali, the vowel which is substituted for the Vivadi. So that is this E, this R can be understood as a Vivada Desa. Vivada Desa Sara. Vivada Desa Sari in this way can be understood. So now when such a vowel follows, what happens? So Sagara Gamo Hoti. So the letter Sa is inserted optionally. Okay, letter Sa is inserted. So when the vowel, maybe that one can be understood now, E, and also R later will be O also. Okay, so 3 bar with ERO, but not included in the soda directly, just to understand. So which is substituted for the, so we bet it follows, this sa is inserted. So in the previous soda we explain here, you see. So now this, in this, so mana, after the mana we add the same. So this same is changed to the E, so mana E. After the mana, so na is added. So other than mana, but this na is substituted by the R. So that is one here, mana and the R. Okay. So now this condition we should understand. So in this condition, this E and this R are Vivada Desa. So they are okay, substituted for the Vivadi. So Vivadi are Desa. Sara. In this way can be understood. These E and the R. Not any other. So at that time, according to this rule, so before that, sa is inserted. So that is why finally, for the located case, mana si. For the instrumental case, mana sa in this way. So that is why, to understand this mana si and the mana sa, firstly, same is changed to the E. So that is soda number 181. So after that, sa is inserted, 184. These two, we need to note that. So for the manasa also. Okay. And then, so for the data and the genetic manaso, so that is next soda. Here, sasa jo. So sasa jo actually should be understood. Sasa ja o. Sasa ja o. So that's a manoganadi do. So after mano group stem, manogana mean group. After mano group stems, sasa ja ogaro hodi. So there is all for sa we bedi. Also optional here. Okay. So that means mana and the sa. But this sa is changed to the o. So that is why here condition is mana and the o. Not finished yet. So according to this, so but after this, so according to 184 soda, so this o also now can be understood as say Vibhada Desa. So this o also now, so Vibhada Desa. That is why according to soda number, 184. So there will be sa insertion. So that is why so the number 182, sa is changed to the O after that. So the number 184. So followed by the O, which is substituted for the sa we read D. So sa is inserted. So that is a mana so in this way. But for the this form, even though in the sutta directly not included, according to this here also this jagahanina, not only sa but also and also can be changed to the O. Maybe that one explained in the Padarupa City or no. So let's check. But in Gijana, not directly. But one of the translator explained like this. In Pali also, we already found that one. So that is one. Let's check in the so Padaruba City. So the number 97. So what the manaso, manasa, manana, manokanadi. Not explaining here. But maybe Sasre Wakamo under the Yotaro Damo Kasam. The yeah, he also not explained that mano form, but in the text we can find mano also. In the Pali Canon also we can find that mano form with the accusative case. So like in namo, so namo karohi in this way. But maybe in other grammar like Saraniti or some will also will be there. Okay, so leave it. So according to that explanation, so here because of this ja, even though not directly included, so according to that scholar explanation, so the meaning should be understood. So by taking ja, taking ja, jagahanena. So there is all for and we the also. But not directly included. So in this, it also can be understood. So according to that explanation, so mana and the so this is substituted by or. So and also now, so mana and the or. So this one also just say, so we bet that is a sara. Okay, that is how according to the Sutta number 84, so that one side is inserted. So it can be understood in this way. So that is why Sutta number 128 and the so 184 for this form. But so 128 is just by the word ja. In this way can be. And also for neuter gender also not directly explained, but if we consider that one is as a neuter gender in the Manani also can be found in the text. So at the time after that, when the your is changed to the ni in this like a fala ni. So that is why for neuter gender, the one more form is mana and the your. So at that time, like a mana ni. So that is essay. Fala ni can be understood. So to here also, For accusative case also. Like, falani. And then here, mano form. So, mana and the C, but mana, C is changed to the N, that is just as a, falna. Not so difficult to understand. We have already learned, okay. So to Buddha, also here, mana, as a Bhakti case. Mana, ni. So now this mana, etc., the one in Pali, so called so manogana and that is only for the mano. The other one is manoganadi. Manoganadi kana. Monoganadi means monogana, etc. So just monogana is okay. Monogaru already actually. Monogaru. Monogana in this way can be. So now for this group also we finish studying. And then after the Managaru, we need to go to the Satu, etc. So okay, that one also we need to we already know that according to the Parliament easy, though like Satu or Satar, Beta, etc. Are agent now. So agent nouns, we already know that one. So forming of that agent now also we already. So to the Pali root or so Babel base. So by adding the dark surface, so we have the agent now. Okay. So at that time, this star. So this star is according to the such a Ptolemaic easy or the other modern grammarian, Western grammarian, they consider so this star, the suffix is star, but originally so that one is actually Dari. So Dari suffix, but that Dari, so we in some places this re can be changed to the R or E or U, one not there. Okay, and then so at that time, so according to like a Kijana, so the re change to the du, so by changing the U. So that is one way. And then that the re, so this re can appear in Pali, so like a R, sometimes maybe because of OD or some, R, etc. So in that way, da. So that is right here, based on the that in the Kijayana. So, to consider based on that idea. So, for example, root is, car. Now, to get jhana, like a traditional grammarian consider. So, car to, and then, so rata becomes the data. So that is stem is cut to. So according to Gijana, etc. Gijana, Padaruba, Seti, traditional grammar. Yeah? But in the dar. So car, dar. Yeah. And then, so the same change in rada become the, da. So that is, da in the parliament easy. Like so parliament easy, etc. So that is, two stems. Now we are learning a different, based on the different, our explanation also will be different. Our explanation also will be different. So now we are learning the Kijana way, Kijana, so that is why that Kijana method that we will follow, because Parliament easy way also we have already. Okay, so now, so we are studying the Kijana, that is why, Kijana way. So here Katu and the Satu also will be two stem, like a Satu. That, so here Satu Bidadina in the Kijana. So mainly in Parliament is the Nadu is Sambe word. So the other one mostly the same as the, Natar, etc. But in Parliament is Satu is a Sambe word. So that is here Satu we will. So Satu also we already know that root, SARS and the do. So here sa and da become the, data. That is why, Satu and the beat do. So okay, now Satu one stem, the other one is beat do. Okay, so Satu and the C, B2 and the C. Now here, Satu and the Yo, and B2 and the Yo. So, and the Boketek is also for a while. So, do dear. So, Satu and the so B2 and the, so Satu and the he, B2 and the he. So, and then Satu and the Sa. B2 and the Sa, Satu and the Sa. Satu and the Nan. So B2 and the Nan. And also here also Satu and the Sama, B2 and the Sama. Here also Satu and the He and B2 and the He. So Satu and the Same, B2 and the Same. And here Satu and the Su. So B2 and the Su. In this way can be understood. So here, the first soda number, 199. So Satu beta dinan R, and then sesame, si lobo ja. Sesame, si lobo ja. So actually it should be understood. So actually this one should be long in this it can be understood. So now the meaning of this soda. So sesame, when sesame seed follows, okay, and then Satu beta dina ando. Satu beta dina ando. So ando means the ending vowel. So ending vowel is here. Satu also ending in the u. Bidu also ending in the u. Even though not include just and the ending vowel u or the Satu bidu etc. Satu bidu adinan. Satu bidu etc. Atta mabijati, attan abijati. So that is becomes and si loboja becomes and si loboja and so there is elation of si also. So that means si also elided simply can be understood. Si loboja, si is also elided. Oh, such simple way is better. And C is also elided or dropped. The same. C is also elided. When C follows, so the ending vowel U of, so actually that U is not included in the sutta. So just to understand. Okay. U of Satu, B2, etc. becomes R. And then C is also elided. So that is why, here, Satu, B2, and the C. So this U is changed to the R, this U is changed to the R, this C drop. So that is why Satu and the C become the Sata. B2 and the C become the Beta, according to this, so that 199. Okay, 199. You see? And next soda. So 200. So inyi swaras. So that one also should be divided. Inyi su arat. Inyi swarat. Inyi su arat. So now the meaning of this soda. So satu bitu adi na ando. The ending bawe u of satu bitu etc. So inyesu wajanesu arata mabijate actually so arata mabijate aratan abijate aratan abijate. So that means when inyesu wajanesu when other vibhadis follow. So the ending bawe satu bidu adina and do. So the ending bawe u or satu bidu etc. So arata mabijate becomes ara. Becomes ara. So now according to this soda number 200. So this satu, even though stem is satu. So now simply can be understood. So formally stem is satu and the C and B2 and the C, right? After that, so satu and the your etc. So and then B2 and the your etc. That is inyesu or jenesu. So at that time, instead, satu, this u is replaced with the ara. So that is why by changing, by replacing u with the ara, so that is why, satara, your, etc. Here also, we do also be dara, your, etc. In this way can be understood. So that is why here, satu I will replace with the satara directly. So that is soda number 200. And also B2. But that B2 is, we need to learn the one more soda. Satu net danger. Yeah, this soda 209. Satu beta dinner. This one we already maybe repetition. And then now 209. So the meaning of 209. So okay, the first one. Now, so according to Soda number 200, so Satara, Bitara, leave it for a while. And here also Satara. Here also no Satara. And here also Satara. By changing according to this Soda, followed by any other, we get the Satara. And then Satara. And the Satara. And the Satara. And the Satara. And the Satara. And here also, Satara in this way. So, but for the beta, now in this condition, beta, but not finished yet. So according to this, so that 209, so beta dinan ase mi. So ase mi. So ase mi, we vete mi. So that means when, so we bet D, but that is ase mi, which is not C. When we bet D, which is not, when we bet D follows, but that we bet D is ase mi mean which is C, ase mi mean which is not C follows. So beta dina ara de so rasa mabijate. So ara de so the substitution. So ara of the beta, etc. Beta dina, B2 adina. So B2, etc. So rasa mabijate becomes short. Becomes short as a, ara to the ara. Not included in the sutta, just to understand what does it mean. So when we bet D, which is not C follows, so this substitution ara of the B2, etc. becomes short as a ara. So that means formally B2 and the your, etc. No, ase mean your, etc. So at that time, this U, the first stage, U is changed to the Ara. So that is so the number 200. Okay. And then, so that Ara becomes short. That means short mean here, long one is only R. That is a become short mean. So Ara become the Ara. That is so the number 209. So that is why, here, so bitara, after that, next step is, bitara, in this way can be understood. So your, etc. So now for the Patama we already set to B2, but Dudia, etc. here, bitara, and also here, bitara, here also bitara, here also bitara, ara, you see. Here also bitara. Here also bitara. Here also bitara. That is way of explanation style of the Kijana. So here also bitara. But here also bitara. In this way can be understood. So for that bitara form to understand, so the first one, so the number 200, U became the ara, and then 209. So U became, also ara became ara. So that is why here the first one, this, in this it can be, understood. Okay. So that is why, for the C, set to stem, the first one. Now stem 1 is, so set to back for the bottom, for the C. Now stem 2 is, satara. So your etc. Okay. In this way can be understood. But so exceptions, the for the B2 is also, the one is stem 2. So for the bitara and the your etc. in this way can be understood. Okay. So now stem 1, stem 2 is like this, can be understood. Your etc. Your etc. Okay. And then so now we can land it for this form. Okay, so now these, 200. Okay, your etc. This one is so the number. So 200. Okay, now so I won't use here, so because based on space, just to understand. So the number 200 may, so U change to the ara like that. And for the, so B2 etc. So the number 200 mean U. So change to the ara. After that, so the number 209. So ara change to the ara. So in this way can be understood. But the other stem also will be that one before learning the other. Okay. That is, where is one me set to net danger. Me we bet me usasame salo boja. Yeah, this soda. So you see, the usasame salo boja. So now the meaning of this soda is, so set to be to ichiwa madinen. And that's Otan Hodi wa Sasame Salopoja. So when Sasame, when Sa follows, so set to be to Ichiwa Madina, and that's Otan Hodi. So Otan Hodi. There is U there is U form for the, so set2, B2, so etc. And Saloboja, Sa is also elided. When Sa means Sa Vibhati follows, there is U form outdan, or the set to B2, etc. And the Sa is also elided. So that means, even though according to the Sutta number 200, so saying Inyesu Vajanesu, Inyesu Vajanesu, followed by the when other vibhati follows here, also included that Sa vibhati also. Okay, but according to this Sutta, Usa Samansa Loboja, that Ara or Ara became U as a U. That means that is except this Sutta number 203 is exception for the Sutta number 200. So with this so formally stem is set to and the Sa, but set to is set to. So saying here me ending bawe. Oh, sorry, here Ichiwa Madina and that's Sa. So for the so ending bawe. Ending bawe U op Satu, etc. B Satu B2, etc. So U is just as a U. That is confirmation, confirming, not changing to the Ara or Ara. And then this Sa is drop, elided. So that is just, Satu. In this way can be understood. But here, because of Wa optionally, so this was Saloboja, optionally is just connected to Sa elation, but Satu is just Satu. Okay, not change to the Ara. So that is why, this Sutta is briefly can be noted. So exception of the Sutta number 200. So in this way can be understood. Even though Inyesu Vajanesu, but not included Sa. So in this way can be understood. So that is why indeed. So here using the stem set to B2, etc. is not only the C, but also Sa also can be understood in this way. So that is the first set to stem. Set to B2 stem is for the Bhattama Vibhati as a C. And it's here, so this data and genetic Sa also should be set to B2 according to that Sutta number 203. So 203 set to B2 in this way. The others are, Satara, Pitara in this way can be, understood. Okay, and then now, so let's go for the now. So we don't need to do anything, Satara and the M by dropping this R. So we have the, Satara, and then here also B ran. Okay. But here, Satara and the Na. So we need to learn one more sutta for the singular. So that sutta is Usas. Yeah, this sutta 207. So 207 na a. So tato ara de sato na wajanasa a de so hoti. So tato ara de sato. Tato mean after the substitution. So even though here ara, so the ara also included. Substitution ara, because a become short again. Ara and the ara. So now wajanasa a de so hoti. So a is substituted for navibati. So that is, formally satu become the, satara in this way. And then na, but this na is changed to the a. So finally, satara. And then for the beta, etc., formally b2, but that b2 is changed to the, okay, this change is certain number. So 200. And then now is changed to the R is now 207. Okay. And then here B2 become the Bidara. That is 200. So after that, so Bidara become the Bidara. So Ara become the Ara. So that is so that number 209. 209. So after that, the na, but this na also change to the so that is so the number this so the 207. So that is finally we have the B dara in this way can be understood. So that is why here as a here now for this one. So that the we had the satara, but for the B2, oh sorry, that is should be bitara. And the bitara in this way. So now it's changed to the R is that's of that number. So 207. And then for the one so that sa is dropped. So that is we have already learned that one. So sa is dropped is usa samen sa 203. Okay, 203. So u is changed to the u, the 203. That is the past form is we have the set 2. That one is optionally. Optionally, that is why, one more form. So we can have the, set 2 and the sa. So like a muni sa, sato sa. And then one more form, set 2 and the sa, like a muni no, set 2 no in this. So to beat here also, sorry, I should be beat 2. Also that 2 form, the first form is beat 2, and then beat 2 sa, and then beat 2 no, the same as with that one. So like if, muni sa muni no, and so on. So like it's just sa and such and sakamosi, and then the other one is jala dosa sa no wa muni no. So we can trace review back those sodas. So muni sa muni no and so on. And then for the sama, that sama is exactly the same as the satara bitara. So in the soda number 270, we learned many times. So here you see after the amma, doma, netu, raja, brahma, adda. Here you see satu, bidu, etc. So sama should be noted as a na. So that is why here, so will be sata, ra, so 270, and the na 207. Okay, here also bitara and the also bitara in this way. And then for okay, singular, but we should finish this singular. So next time we should go to the plural, just plural. So for the satami and satara, okay, oh sorry, bitara is already bitara. Okay, but satara. So that one is Satunadinja. May we read me. Saka Amanda, the door your number two, the door Samani. Okay, here. These two so that we need to learn. The door you know, yeah. For the located case, singular, that may be ready. So the door, actually the door same, the door same, that one should be understood. The door same and the it, because of unique combination sandy. So now the door me, the door ara de sa door. So after the substitution ara. So semewajana sa ikara de so hoti. So the letter E is so substituted for Samin Vibhati. So now this sutta actually Sattara. So Sattu become the Sattara sutta number. So we have already learned. So in Yiswarat, then after that Same. So that Same is changed to the E. So this sutta. So 206. Okay, now so condition is so Sattara and the E. Okay, and also for the B2, B2 is changed to the so Bidara and then so Bidara and then Sme. So that Sme is changed to the E this sutta. Six. But for this Sme, Bidara now become the Bidari directly by dropping this up. Okay. But for the Sattara, not finished yet. So here form is Sattari, short one you see, not Sattari. But Bidri is just Bidri. So that is why this R need to become short. That is a next sutta. So 208. Arorasa Mikare. So that one also should be divided. Aro Rasa Ikare. So that means so Ikari Bari. So when the letter E Bari follows Aradeso, the substitution Ara Rasa Mabijate, Rasa Abijate. So become short as Ara. So when it follows, Ara become the Ara. That is short in this way. So that is why, here, so in this condition, Ara, where so this Ara become the Ara. So Sat Tara. So that is this sutta 208. So that is how finally become the so Satari in this way can be understood. Okay, so that is why for the Satara 206 and 208. So Satara become the Satari. So according to the 206, Same is changed to the E. According to 208, Ara become the Ara. But for the Bidara, only 206, Same is changed to the E, so become the Bidari. Okay, now we finish the singular form. So tomorrow we will learn the plural form. Okay, so let's stop for today by saying the Sadhu. Okay, so
Sadhu,
Sadhu,
sadhu.
sadhu, sadhu.
Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you so much, Sarah.